If perhaps a summer getaway isn't in the cards for you this year, why not a fall getaway? Our Travel Lady Lesley Keyter joins us this morning to talk about touring Portugal. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Amber.
This sounds like a really neat tour. It's a cruise.
It's partially cruise and partially tour. So you start off with having 3 nights in Lisbon, and then you visit Coimbra along the way, and then going up into Porto, where you get onto your river cruise vessel.
And this is a little bit more of an affordable trip than perhaps going to somewhere like Italy.
Well, yeah, Portugal tends to be a little bit cheaper, eating out. It really hasn't reached that huge popularity that we've seen with Italy. So therefore, I think it's a good time to jump on board and be able to enjoy everything that the city can offer.
And still a lot of history there.
Huge history in this area, which I think is very often overlooked. This is the castle in Guimarães, which is one of the stops along the way on the river cruise. It's just outside of Porto in the north of Portugal, and the birthplace of the kings of Portugal, really. It's a beautiful city. I was there during the fiesta time, and the castle is all lit up, cobbled streets, little pavement cafes. This is a typical scene in Porto, which is famous for its port making. So you can see along the harbour area there, those round arches, those were actually the original warehouses where the ships would come right up the estuary and then load up the barrels of port wine to take them across to England, where it was a famous drink.
Right,
yes.
And you did mention the port, but the food is also very good there as well.
Oh yeah, the food is great because it's a real mixture of European food and also very strong influences that have come across from places like Mozambique and Angola, their colonies in southern Africa where people have returned. So you've got a really good mix of Arab influence as well, because of course we had in the south of Portugal that was a very strong Moorish community.
Right. So what are we looking at in terms of this package and the cost of it?
Yeah, this particular package for the 2 weeks is $33.59, and that's going to give you 3 nights in Lisbon starting off, and then transfers up into Porto. On your cruise ship, you've got all of your meals included, your daily sightseeing. There's a side trip into Spain, Salamanca, which is a UNESCO site, and then back to Porto, and then we've added on 3 nights at the end of it in a heritage building, a little boutique hotel, because you've got to enjoy that as well. Finish off, not too rushed. Just relax, enjoy the ambience.
If you're there, you might as well, right?
Absolutely,
and that's all $33.59.
That's correct,
all in.
Yes. All in. International flights not included,
okay.
But once you're there now, getting in and out of Portugal over that time is pretty easy.
Okay.
You can get flights into Lisbon and out of Porto via Frankfurt, and because we've chosen October, it'll be a good time to go, not too expensive.
All right, thanks so much for coming in this morning, Lesley.
Thanks, Amber.
If you would like more information about this trip or perhaps any other, you can call the Travel Lady at 277-6884 or head to thetravellady.ca.